Hi, everyone. A very warm welcome to this session of Let Us Talk It webinar. We are excited, as always, to have these professional webinars based on work and life, and every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 12 to 1 p.m. EST. And we appreciate everyone who has been joining in the past and who always motivates us to do these webinars so that it is for the community. And as a return, what we want is that you spread the word, let everybody spread the word and everybody know about it. And if you think that these webinars are helpful and you also want to be part of it, if you want to be a speaker, then do let us know. Uh, Emailing us at webinar@letustalkit.com. And we do not stop there only with the professional webinars, but we do our youth webinars as well, which happens in two sessions, one for the younger age group, and the other little older ones. So those webinars happen on Fridays. The younger group webinar happens at 8:45 p.m. EST, and the older youth group webinar happens every Saturday, 4 to 5 p.m. EST. We have chosen these times so that it doesn't interfere with the kids' school timings, and we have the prep sessions. These webinars are well organized, and the kids do learn public speaking coming out of their shells. Many kids, they cannot express themselves pretty well, so those prep sessions are given every Tuesday and Thursday. For the younger group, it's from 8:45 to 9:45 p.m. EST, and for the older one, it's from 4 to 5 p.m. EST. So with any information, I know all these information comes in together. It can become confusing, but if you want specific information, then you can email us at webinar@letustalkit.com. Having said that, we are extremely excited to have today's topic, which is absolutely what many of us are facing, and a very specific and scientific approach to the topic. Anatomy of stress, a leap out of stress to a whole new life of miracles and possibilities. And to give this amazing session, we have with us Dipali Maheshwari, and she is an international speaker, life coach, and an ardent spiritual practitioner. In her workshops and sessions, she tries to demystify life by helping people understand the interconnectedness of everything by a unified force in a unique methodology which combines science and spirituality. So her main work is focused around people who wish to make more of their lives, and her spirit carries the mission of bringing the light of spiritual awakening to as many as she meets. And as a life transformation coach and self empowerment trainer with more than 5,000 hours of having engaged with individuals, she helps people in unveiling the unfolded, meaning uncovering their permanent and unalterable true nature. Sounds a lot, but I'm sure she will make it easy for us to understand. And the best part is that she is involved in meditation and internationally acclaimed speaker as well. And she will be doing a session on meditation beginning January with a new start. We will be telling you the dates shortly. But for today, we have with us Dipali. Absolute honor and pleasure to have you. Over to you.
Thanks a lot, Julian. That's a lot that you have said about me.
You deserve it.
Probably I'll have to live up to that. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for having me here, and welcome all the participants. And thank you so much for joining. A very good afternoon to all of you. Probably if different parts of the world, if you guys are joining, then probably different timelines we are in. So yeah. Heartfelt greetings to all of you. And today I am here with this topic, anatomy of stress, and why this is important to discuss probably at the current timeline that we are in, the current situation that we are in. Probably it's more important for us to keep a check on the fact that if we are stressed or we are stressed in any way, because that affects you, not only physically but mentally, emotionally. And you know that, I mean, this is a very a common term, and we are well aware of this term. And probably what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make you probably share some of the deep insights about what this is, and what are the very quick solutions that you can apply. Probably you just have to give 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or at the max 5 minutes of your day, and you can actually feel de-stressed. You can actually feel the difference in your body. You can feel the blood flow is different. You feel more energetic. You feel there's more clarity in your mind, and so on and so forth. So let's get started without any delay. So why do I call it anatomy of stress? Is because we're going to break it down. We're going to really understand what this is and then come up with the solution. So I guess Julian has already given all the introduction, very lovely introduction about me. So I'm just going to put forward the webinar agenda. I'm going to talk about the nature of stress, if you can see it on my screen. What are the causes of stress? And all of these are something that I have experienced, or I have researched, or some deep insights about stress. What is the response of our body when we are in stress? What is the functioning of the mind, and what is the psychological division that is responsible or response to stress, and how do you come out of it? Okay. Effects and indicators of stress, chemical biography of stress, and definitely solutions, which are the most important, right? So let's get started. First question, what is stress? So probably if I ask you this question, and we can definitely make this session very interactive. So guys, if you want to ask me any question at any point of time, if I'm going too slow, I'm going too fast, or you want to just have a quick chat with me and ask me something, please feel free. I'm sure Julian can guide you all, and we can always connect. So what is stress, if I ask you that question? Probably we attach stress with any situation in our life, or any you know anything that happens to us. If it is not basis what we believe in or what we were expecting, we get stressed. It can be a situation related, it can be object related, it can be a relationship, it can be anything, right? So it is something that we feel. What is stress? It is something that we feel. This is what we know about it, right? But let me go down one step further. If I ask you, is stress physical? Means, does it have a physical implication? Is stress emotional? Does it have an emotional implication? Is stress psychological? Does it really affect your mind in a very, very deep way? Is it physiological? Is it really affecting your bodily functions? What is it, and how is it affecting you? That is the major question, because if the question is not correct, you don't know the solution, right? So, what is stress? I would say, if you ask me what is stress, I would say it is something that it changes color, it changes to a form. Whatever form it touches, it becomes that. For example, if you emotionally attach to a situation, and if that situation is giving you stress, it becomes an emotional thing for you. If it is say for example, sometimes you get body pains, you're not really emotionally connected to that situation, but because of being in a particular situation in life, you are having body pains, or you're not feeling well. Sometimes that is also an implication of stress. So can I say stress is physical? Or in the previous case, can I say stress is emotional? It is difficult to say that, because it becomes anything that we attach to. All right. So what causes stress? It's very important that we understand what is the root cause of we getting stressed, if we are getting stressed at all. All right. Okay. First one, perception of pressure. And why do I say perception of pressure? Is because we think that we are under pressure. I am not saying that we are under pressure in life. Everybody is working, everybody is doing something, everybody wants to achieve something, but that doesn't mean that we get pressurized to achieve something. You can always enjoy everything in your life. Everybody goes through ups and downs. You have downfalls, and then you taste success, but that doesn't mean we attach to any of them. The problem is we perceive so much pressure in our life. We perceive that we have so much to do, we have so much to deliver. Every day we have a to-do list, which, if I have 10 items in my to-do list, definitely I'm not able to tick all of them off. And then, I am pressurized to perform the next day with 12 items. So it's the perception of pressure that, creates this kind of feeling within us. Second, urgency. Haven't you noticed that, I guess, most of us, and at least people who are under 30, you get up in the morning, the first thing that you do is probably picking up your mobile phones and checking your emails, messages, somebody texting you, or you have a early morning plans, you have to head out. We are always on the run. Like, if I open my mailbox, I would want to reply to my client then and there. So we have created this sense of urgency in our life, that I have to respond to everything then and there, and it's everything is so urgent. We don't slow down. Maybe we don't realize that, this urgency might create any stress or not, but it does. That's the thing we don't realize. A few of my recent counselings, we actually came across a very underlying you can say a reason, or maybe a situation that people are in. People don't even realize that they are under stress. Now that's a new thing happening. You don't even know that you are under stress. Okay, that's the level that we have reached. Okay. Fear, I guess fear is the father of stress. Maybe we want to tell people, we want to tell the world that we are fearless, but we do have certain fears. Maybe we are private about, or maybe we are open about it, but still that fear drives stress. Okay. I'm not good enough and will not be loved. Now this is a thing that every human, right from childhood, every child is supposed to have this kind of a, you can say, belief. The child psychology is such that if you are in a situation, say for example you're a 5-year-old kid and you saw people fighting in your house, a child thinks that whatever is happening around him or her, it is because of him or her. And because it's a childhood habit, we never let go of it. So whatever happens in our life, sometimes maybe we don't say it out loud. Most of the times, I guess, we actually blame ourselves. Maybe it is because of me, I am not perfect, I am not good enough, and that's why I'm not supposed to be loved. So that creates a lot of pressure in the body. Okay, which maybe creates negative emotions and creates stress ultimately. Competition, now I guess we have become so competitive that we think being competitive is our strength. We think that being competitive is the right thing to do in the market. I don't think so, because when you're being competitive, you are actually neglecting your own uniqueness. Not everybody is supposed to be same. All 7 billion people, probably more than that, maybe 7.5. Everybody is supposed to be different. Everybody has their own strengths and weaknesses. So, am I supposed to compete with people? No, but am I supposed to get motivated and probably have some idols in life and idolize people and learn from them? Yes, but am I supposed to compete and prove myself unnecessarily, seek validation from people? Absolutely not. But if I do so, I actually create a lot of stress at mental level, at physical level. Not accepting, my own life. Like, if you are not able to accept your own life, that's where you create a lot of pressure onto you, and you want to, become something that you're not actually supposed to become. You want to become that because you want to be a part of the society. You want people to accept you. This is a major problem that we have. If you really look deep down inside of you, all of us have that fear that I wish I get accepted, everywhere. Be it my looks, be it, how I dress, be it what kind of work I am in, whether I'm earning money or not, whether I'm doing, blah blah blah, am I doing these things or not. If I'm doing these things, then I am accepted, I am perfect, and that's what we strive to become. Okay. Social media and news channels, I guess this is one of my favorites. uh, Half of the day, probably more than that, we spend on things we didn't want to spend our time on those particular things, but probably a status update from a friend changes the course of our mind, and we start thinking about what our friend is doing. Or probably on LinkedIn, you saw somebody posting something and you start feeling, when will I post something like this? Or probably when will I come to that stage where this person has reached? So, social media, news channels, every day you keep hearing so many. I mean, there's so much in the environment that how much of a response can you give to each and everything? You have to shut down yourself somewhere. So since we are not shutting ourselves down in the name of GK, in the name of being accepted, we actually create a lot of stress in our mind, in our body. Okay. Not having enough time. Now, this, we feel that we don't have enough time. We really have enough time in the day if we actually pick unnecessary things out of our day schedule, and then you will see that you have time. Now, this perception of not having enough time and always being on the run creates a lot of internal disturbance. Not feeling in control. We all like to be in control of everything, right? If you're running a company, you want to be in control of everything. If you're an employee, you want to be in control of whatever work you're doing. If you are a student, you want to be in control of your studies. You want to be in control of everything that you are trying to do. Now, it's not possible. I mean, ask yourselves this question. Have you really been successful in controlling things in your life 100% of the times? I doubt. I can't say that for myself as well. And that's why we are taught that you should not try to control things, let things happen. There's no good or bad. Good and bad is just, two sides of the same coin. So it's all about learning and experiencing. But, we don't realize this on an everyday basis, and that's why we kind of take stress. So these are some of the very important causes of stress. I mean, we can go on and on, there are a lot many, but these are the ones that I really wanted to highlight. At any point, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. So now what happens? Now you understand probably what stress is and what causes stress. Now the problem is, when you are in stress, the body is in fight or flight zone. It means what happens is the blood in your body comes to the periphery. All the immune system, all your bodily functions are shut down, because stress is equal to a war-like situation. So imagine your body is put under a situation where you have to go and fight with your enemy. It's like that. Now imagine if we are in this stress mindset throughout the day. Imagine we are in war-like mindset throughout the day. Then how do we expect our bodies to be healthy? No matter we eat healthy, no matter we sleep on time, but we have put such a big enemy in our body, which is called stress, that it actually doesn't let our body functions work, and we are always in fight or flight, right? So what happens is, why such a thing is happening is because your sympathetic nervous system is activated. When you're in stress, your sympathetic nervous system is activated, which means you either have to fight or you have to flight, because of which your body is not able to give you the necessary nutrition, not able to cope up with your life. And that's why we are seeing that mortality rate. I mean, look at it. I mean, I guess there was a time when people used to live up till 150 years of age, 100 years of age also, or maybe even more than that if I talk about thousands of years back. But currently we are happy at a 60, 65. That's where we have come to, because the kind of lifestyle we are living, we are always in sympathetic nervous system. Opposite to that is parasympathetic, where you actually relax. You let the body do its work, you let the mind do its work, you let yourself do the right work rather than getting affected by unnecessary stimulus in the environment. So why are we failing to control these causes? We know probably whatever I told you guys, it's not that you might have not known about it in some way. Maybe you know about it. But the question is, why are we failing to control it? Why are we failing even after knowing the truth? The point is, we are failing to control it. Why? Because the way our mind is structured, it actually prevents us from doing big changes without putting in a lot of effort in the right direction. If you quickly look at the structure of our mind, 5% of our mind, 5 to 10%, but mostly we stick to 5 to 7%, is conscious mind. And the remaining, which is 95 to 93%, is subconscious mind. Now, it simply means that, okay, maybe I'll reword it. Your body's energy, your mind's energy is divided into two parts. Your conscious brain uses, say, 5 to 7% of your brain's energy. Your subconscious uses 95% or 93% of your brain's energy. Now, you tell me something. If there are two soldiers, okay, one has a knife and one has a big gun, who's going to win? Definitely the man with the big gun might win, because what is the meaning of a big gun? Means more energy, probably more technology. So if your brain, your subconscious brain, is able to access or needs 95% of your brain's energy, then can I say that we are only subconscious mind? We are living like subconscious mind? That we are seldom in conscious mind and we are mostly living in subconscious mind? So have you ever wondered why you want to reduce weight, develop a positive mindset towards work, meditate and improve yourself, but you end up eating more, criticizing, complaining, and thinking negative, watching television and playing games? Haven't we had even one of these situations in our life? I'm sure we have had one of these situations or any other similar situations in our life. Why is it happening? Let's understand that. Now, conscious brain uses 40 bits of data per second, means it is able to process only 40 bits of data per second. Whereas if you look at the figure of subconscious mind, it will blow you off. It can process 40 million bits of data per second. Now, what does that mean? Let me give you an example. Say for example, you want to crack a big deal in your life. I mean, you have a business, or probably if you're a student, maybe in your college, you want to crack a big interview, or if you are running a business, you want to get this particular client, you want to get that deal. What will you do? As an owner, you would want the best people, I mean your best man, to put their feet forward and get that deal for you, right? Why do you want that? Because your best employee, or probably the best student, is going to be able to be more intelligent, be more smart, be more quick in accessing information in the brain, and probably the interviewer, in case of a student, or the client, in case of a business owner, these kind of people will be able to handle them. Why? Because they'll be able to understand things very quickly and respond correctly, right? Now, understand this. If I am under stress, what will I do? Will I let conscious brain guide me, or will I let subconscious brain guide me? Definitely, I will let subconscious brain guide me, because I'm in stress. It means I'm in urgent situation. My blood is no more working in my organs. It is all at the periphery. I'm ready to fight. It means I need somebody more smart. I need somebody who can help me with more information in very less time. And that's the reason when we are in stress, we actually are living in subconscious mind only. Okay. Now, what is conscious mind? See, it is that mind which brings you in the present moment. It makes you creative. It makes you, relax. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system. Or I can say, when your parasympathetic nervous system is activated, you are in your conscious brain. It's vice versa. But what is subconscious? Subconscious is your habits, probably whatever you have seen since your childhood, whatever you have gone through, whatever you have become. See, you are an accumulation of your life experience, right? So whatever you have become till date, whatever you are, something that you're not able to control on. For example, if you're a short tempered person, consciously you want to control your anger, but are you really able to control your anger when you are in the situation and you are going to get angry? At that moment, you let loose. You don't know how to control yourself, because that's why your subconscious mind is coming in. So your habits, very difficult to control. It takes time to change your habit. Any of your negative traits or characteristics that you want to change, it takes time to change it. Why? Because it is stored in subconscious. And stress also lets this part of your brain be more active. And that's why we don't like ourselves the way we are when we are under stress. Probably we behave in a certain way we don't like. We take decisions we maybe regret later, or maybe anything else. Okay. So just imagine, if you're playing a tape recorder in your room and you want to change the song. I mean, if you have a if you have a Siri to do that for you, that's fine. But just imagine a very old style playing recorder, song recorder, I mean, sorry, the tape recorder you have. And if you want to change the song, you cannot just command the tape recorder or the your DVD players, and they're not going to listen to you and just change the song, right? You really have to get up and change the song, and then you can hear the next song. So subconscious brain is just like that. You keep on telling yourself, I want to make this change, it will not happen. You keep on telling your brain, give all the logic, give all the food for thought, get motivated from people, but you're still failing, right? So if I talk about AHI has given this statement out that more than 95% of the diseases happens because of stress. It means we might be, for example, having fever, and we feel we are having fever maybe because of corona, or probably we got wet in the rains or anything else. It is possible that, okay, maybe logically you are right. Maybe those are the reasons for you to have fever. But there is a high possibility that you are having fever because you're having stress of some kind. And that is your deepest, you can say, reason, or the root cause of your fever. And we never try to attack that. We just pop in some pills, and we let the pills do the work, rather than digging in and understanding what is actually causing this kind of problem in my body, right? So just a quick glance at what is the effects and the indicators of stress. If you are facing any of this, you're not having a great, you're not able to deliver properly, you're not able to have good health, you're feeling mentally, you're not feeling very strong, you feel that you're not able to digest food, anything, you feel you're not able to make a very good relationships, or you're failing somewhere, you're not able to perceive things correctly, or maybe so on and so forth. If you have such issues, it is possible that the root cause is stress and nothing else. Okay. And the good thing is, it is solvable. See, I guess my message in this webinar is, stress is very much solvable. You just need the right tool, the right technique, and you actually can be out of it on an everyday basis, and you will feel the change. Okay, what is the chemical life in subconscious? Now this why this is important is because you need to understand what happens in your body, what happens in your mind when you actually get into the stress zone. All right, so I'll tell you briefly what happens to you. uh, any kind of fear or any kind of emotion actually instigates you, or probably puts you in stress, right? Because of which you start releasing certain hormones, so that, see, our body is our friend. So when we are in under stress, body wants to help us, body wants to tell us that, okay, Dipali, you are under stress, fine, I'll do something about it. So it will release the correct hormone which will help me in reducing my stress. Okay, so say for example, it will release adrenaline. Okay, this is also released when you are probably playing a sport, or going for a jog. But when you're under stress, that's the first hormone that is released. Why is it released? Because just to calm you down. But what happens, the kind of lifestyle now we are in, we are mostly having that pressure and urgency throughout the day, because of which the release of adrenaline has increased. Now adrenaline is supposed to be short lived. Okay, it is not supposed to be there in our body 24/7. It's supposed to come, be there for 15-20 minutes or something, and then go off. But the kind of life we have now, it is now in our body for a prolonged period of time on an everyday basis, because of which we might generate inflammation in our body. Now what happens, your immune system is already shut down, because you're under stress, I explained that. And your sympathetic nervous system is activated, plus your adrenaline is not helping you, because we are not stopping. That's the point, we are not stopping. So what happens, you enter the second stage of stress, which is called, probably you start having elevated cortisol. Now what is cortisol? Now body again wants to help us, right? So now the body is thinking, okay, adrenaline is not helping, fine, let me go ahead and release this next hormone, which actually will slow down everything in the body. Now what body is perceiving is, on the top, I'm so much in hurry, I'm always doing some urgent work, or I'm thinking something, I'm thinking about past, I'm thinking about future, means I'm always on the run. Now body wants to give me a message, fine, slow down. That's why I'm releasing cortisol. Cortisol release means that you have to slow down. So what happens? Your bodily functions slow down, your metabolism rate goes down. As a result of that, we start getting fat. Okay, sometimes we feel we're getting fat because we eat a lot of chaat pakoras and probably fried items and all of that, but it's not true. We might just be getting fat because we might have some kind of stress. Now you're getting fat. What is the next step that you will take? You would want to go on a diet, because anyway, a lot of things are happening in your life. At least you would want to control this thing for sure. So you would want to go on a diet, or you would want to eat only healthy, eat very less. Now, this confirms the body's perception that there is a famine. Now, problem is, body has itself reduced the pace of your bodily functions, and now you are eating less, which actually confirms the body that there is less food in the world. And you have to stop, I mean, you have to slow down the metabolism so that you have enough food for every day. As a result of that, you enter into the third stage, because I mean, how much can your body release cortisol? Your adrenal glands have started giving up. So you get into the third stage, which is adrenal fatigue. You start having those kind of fatigues where your whole day is ruined. I mean, you feel stressed, you don't feel nice, and it goes on and on. The point is, imagine one little thing called stress, because of our perception, is leading us into such difficult mental health and physical health situations. Why should we allow stress to do that? Right? So, I guess that is it for what stress is, and how it actually affects us. I'm going to quickly jump into solutions to purge stress. Now, we understand where it is coming from. We understand what body system is getting activated, and it is actually driving us into this kind of things, or this kind of feeling called stress. So now we know that what it is. Now we just need to apply very quick solutions and come out of it. All right, any questions till now, guys? I mean, maybe you can put it in a chat window, or unmute yourself and ask me. All right, no questions till now, so I'll quickly jump into this. What are the solutions to purge stress? Now, there are the solutions that I've given you here are the ones that you can apply every day, because it is related to your everyday schedule. All right, I'm going to tell you how to use it. Okay, first thing, and this is my favorite, probably maybe some of you might be a hot shower person, but if you take cold shower every day, or at least alternate days, it actually helps you a lot in having endorphins in your body, which leads to happiness ultimately. I mean, you feel happy for no reason. That means you don't have stress, right? So what happens when you take cold shower? It actually is a electroshock therapy to your body. So say for example, you're thinking about your past, you're thinking about your future, and the moment cold water runs down your body, you are in shock, and that brings you in the present moment, that brings you in the conscious brain. The moment you're in the conscious brain, you have endorphins, you have happiness, because any point of the day when you're not thinking about past or future is the point of the day when you are happy and you're relaxed. So when you take cold shower, it deliberately puts you in a situation where you just cannot think about anything, and you are in the present moment, and you are feeling cold, and it releases endorphins, and it actually reduces stress. So, and maybe you would have heard about ice therapies. I mean, a lot of people go for ice therapies. They dip themselves into, sheets of ice for 1 hour, 2 hour, and actually it, heals a lot of major diseases in our body. That is what cold shower or ice does to our body. So maybe if not every day, probably every maybe twice a week, if you're not comfortable, at least twice a week, try this out on yourself and see how it works for you. All right, so this is another, the first one that I shared with you is like, every day you take bath, right? So might as well sometimes take a cold shower. It'll help you in eliminating stress. Okay, second, diaphragmatic breathing and believing. Now, this is a very simple style of breathing. Do we breathe every day? Yes. Do we breathe every minute? Yes, we do that, right? So every day, probably just for 2 minutes, or you can say 20 breaths, we can do this kind of breathing, and it will help us. I mean, you will feel the difference right away. So I'm just going to demonstrate how it needs to be done. If you want to turn on your video and you want to be a part of it, it's okay. Or if you want to just privately practice it, I'm okay with that as well. But I would really encourage you to try it out. Even if you are not comfortable turning your video on, just try it out and see how it works for you. Because don't go on my words just because I'm saying it. Try it out and you will feel the difference. Okay. So, how you have to do it, I'm just going to demonstrate it. You have to inhale through nose and inhale deeply. When you inhale, your stomach comes out, right? So, inhale deeply and you can feel the stomach has come out. Now, exhale through mouth. Now, when you do that, your stomach is going to go in. Now, you do this breathing, this style of breathing, probably 20 times. That's it. And you will feel that the energy of your body, the flow of everything in your body has changed. You want to try it out right now? Then I can really go ahead and do this, just for 2 minutes with you guys. Should we do it, Julan?
Yeah, sure, we can try that. And the session is going really great. I see very
Okay.
positive comments and feedback.
Oh wow, that's really great to hear, Shini. So let's do it. Then I guess everybody would be game. Guys, I would really, really, really request you to try it out. It might really work out amazingly well. Okay, so let's begin. Just sit straight, keep your spine straight, and just relax. Okay, no posture, nothing. Just keep your spine straight. That's really important for us when you're doing any kind of breathing exercises or any kind of meditation. Okay, what you just have to do is inhale. I'm going to do, just follow. I'm just going to count. Just do it along with me, okay? 1, 2, breathe in, breathe out. Put a lot of force when you're breathing out. Put a lot of force when you're breathing in, okay? Force is really important. Third, breathe out. You can close your eyes if you want to just be with yourself. You don't want to see anything else. Be with your body, be with your mind. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out deeply. I'm sure you guys are doing it great and I'm sure you're feeling the difference. Keep continuing. Last 5. Breathe in deeply through nose. Breathe out vigorously through mouth. Very good. Last one. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out vigorously. Keep your eyes closed just for 10 seconds and see what sensation are you feeling in your body right now. What do you feel? Just be with yourself.
Definitely, it looks like more space is created in the mind.
That is so nice. Does everybody feel like that? Can you give me a thumbs up? I mean, you can just click on the emoticon at the bottom of your screen, probably give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you don't feel the same. Anybody else wants to share their experience? Okay, I'll take it as a yes. Okay, fine. So, guys, why don't you just pick up your mobile phones and put an alarm Every day you will do this twice. I mean, just stay honest to yourselves, guys. I mean, you don't have to tell me anything. You're not answerable to me. You're only answerable to yourself. So why don't you just help yourself? Put an alarm that I'm going to do this 20 breaths in the morning sometime, anytime, and in the evening sometime, maybe before sleeping, or maybe in the morning right after taking shower, and before sitting on your laptops, you do this diaphragmatic breathing and then start your day. So why don't you do it? By the time you guys, put an alarm, I'm going to move on to the next one. Okay. Maybe have heard about affirmations that, when you affirm something, it actually works in your life. And what is the science behind it? The science is what you believe in comes to you. What you really want in life, actually, the things that you really want in life, you definitely get that. I mean, you cannot be ingenuine in your approach, in your dreams and your desires. But whatever you need, whatever you really want in life, if you really affirm and stay positive, it really comes to you. And I guess there are thousands of people in the world having those kind of testimonies, where they are actually feeling that they get things that they really want. What is the difference between them and us? The difference is probably we are not believing in it so strongly. If we really believe, we can actually achieve wonders. Okay. So, probably this is a statement. I mean, the one that you see on your screen. This is something that I have drafted. You can draft your own. There's no science behind drafting a statement. The idea is you have to be thankful. Okay. I'm thankful for this situation, as it is only bringing me more learning by putting me through difficulties. Whenever we have stress like situations in life, why don't we be game? Why don't we be sporty, act like a sportsman and just go for it, bang on. I mean, just do it. The more you have that kind of, attitude, it will help you. I mean, you will not even feel the seriousness of the situation, and you will do the right things because you are game, right? So I'm so full of gratitude. This is helping me grow exponentially and climb up the ladder of success. You can write your own story wherever you need this kind of thing, wherever you need such affirmations. Maybe you're a student, maybe you're working, maybe you're a homemaker, whatever age you are in. Look at your short term goal. Whatever your short term goal is, focus your affirmations on that. Don't look at your long term goals. Okay. So affirm, be thankful for the situation. The moment you have, difficult situations, relax. I guess you should tell yourself, whenever I have a difficult situation, I will relax. Okay. Make it a point in your life that I will relax only in the situations where I find things are difficult. Tell your brain, I want to do this. Do an experiment with yourself. See, your brain, I always tell people, I mean, whoever I come in contact with in all my workshops and all my sessions, I definitely crack this statement that you are the boss of this company and your mind is your best employee. And you know this for a fact that best employees always listen to the owner, always follow the company's rules and regulations. So what are you waiting for, guys? Just go for yourself. I mean, tell your mind what you want to do. It will do it for you. Have that belief. So why don't you just take, 15 seconds out right now and affirm that, okay, whatever difficult situations I am in right now, whatever is causing me stress, I'm so thankful for it. I'm so, so, so thankful for it. It is giving me so much to do. It is giving me so much to learn. I mean, how will I learn otherwise? I'll lag behind. So tell yourself that, okay? Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and just tell yourself that I'm really thankful for this situation. I'm really thankful. I'm happy. Let this situation be there. It's going to teach me a lot. See how you feel after saying that to yourself. It's all about believing. If I believe this situation is not stressful, then it is not stressful. If I believe that this situation is stressful, then it is stressful. It is all about your perception. The game is all about perception. There is nothing out there in the world except for our perception. So if we understand what we perceive, we are out of all the miseries of our life. Okay, guys. So I hope you have found your own affirmations. If you need help in drafting your own affirmations, you can always connect with me and I can help you out. All right. Moving on to the next one. I'm just going to tell you this simple acupuncture point that you can do anywhere. I mean, sometimes we are in a big important meeting, or probably you're giving an exam if you're a student, wherever you are, and that situation is very difficult for you. You can actually, do this acupuncture point, and it will help you instantly release your stress and give you clarity. Maybe you will know the right answers to the questions, or you will talk the right things with your client, and you will be able to get through, you will be able to sail through. Okay, so where is the point? Please pay attention. You see this web between your index finger and thumb, sorry. You have a web, right? This loose skin. So when you touch it, you will find that at the end of it you feel the mass of your palm, right? I mean, here it's loose skin, a very thin skin, but here you feel some mass. So at the junction of both, at the junction of the mass and the loose skin, there is a point here. Okay, now press on this point right now. Close your eyes, press on this point and see if you feel something. Press it like this. You can also press it in circular motions and press strongly. Okay, put a lot of pressure because it's an acupuncture point, so you need to give a lot of pressure, then it works for you. Okay, so just press on this. Maybe you're sitting in a meeting, keep pressing on this. Probably you will not have any stress no matter what, right? You'll be able to get ideas, you will have clarity. Try it out. How do you feel? If anybody wants to give a feedback. Anybody wants to say anything? Okay, I
I
see some
felt,
comments.
yeah, hi.
Yeah.
I
Hi.
felt,
Sorry. Yeah.
yeah, sorry, I'm not on video, but I felt something just hitting the brain. Is that my feeling,
Mm.
or is that?
Yeah, no, absolutely. See, right now, can you see that I'm at the top of my energy, right? I'm from India and
Yeah,
it's 11 p.m. and it's my sleeping time. Do you feel that I'm sleepy?
no.
Yeah, so that's the thing. When you do these small things,
Actually,
it really gives you so much energy and it releases stress,
yeah.
right? I can see some comments in the chat section. Wow, that is so nice. Will stress cause gray hair? Kishore is asking. Yes, it does. Yes, because the same reason, right? When you are under stress, blood or your vital parts of your body are not doing their job. They are only standing at the periphery. I mean, imagine that old time movie where you see soldiers standing at the war front or at the main gate because the enemy is about to approach. Definitely, those soldiers who are standing at the main gate, they do not have any life at that point of time. They just have to fight. So, can they take care of their children or probably their families back in the palace? No, they cannot. So, it's just like that. Everything important, everything vital has moved to the periphery of your body. So, everything has shut down, and that causes gray hair. All right. Okay. Thumbs up. Thanks, Azil. If you're yawning, I guess that also means relaxing. Says Kishore. Yes, that means you're relaxing. Awesome. Amazing. Thanks. Great responses, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, we'll move on to the next one. So this you can do at any time of the day. See, the whole idea of having these quick solutions is because nobody is having time these days. We are very busy. So if you just can follow these small tips, it will really keep your energy level intact. Okay. Lastly, but not the least, meditate with belief. So, we're going to do a 5-minute quick meditation, and I'm going to tell you how to do it. You can do this any time of the day. It has no correlation with your food, it has no correlation with your bathing time or your work time, or your anything, whatever you think is important for you to, consider before or after meditating. There is no issue at all. You can meditate anytime, and this will help you. All right. So let's just get in the posture quickly. Your spine should be straight. If you're sitting on a chair, make your legs 90-degree, means your knee is like this, your feet is touching the ground, you have a 90-degree formation in your legs. And if you're cross-legged, that is also fine, but keep your spine straight. All right. And how do you meditate? Let's do it together. See, the whole idea is we are going to do a inhalation exhalation meditation, but when we inhale, we are going to inhale love and positivity. And I told you that whatever you believe in happens. See, you have to believe that you all are superheroes. You have to believe in it because it is true. All right. So if you believe when I inhale, love and positivity goes in my body, it will go. Nobody can stop it. And if you believe when you exhale, stress and anxiety will come out of your body, it will come out of your body. Nobody can stop that. All right. So with that belief, let's get started. Okay. All right. When you inhale, inhale love and positivity. So tell yourself, love and positivity, release stress and anxiety. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly run through your body. We'll start with the brain and we'll end at the feet, so that each and every part of the body receives love and positivity and releases stress and anxiety. Okay, starting with your brain area, the top part of your brain, the top part of your head. Inhale love and positivity into that part of your body. Exhale any kind of stress and anxiety. You can release through your nose, you can release through mouth. That is absolutely up to you in this case. Okay. All right. Inhale your forehead, love and positivity. Exhale stress and anxiety from your forehead. Back of your head. Inhale love and positivity. Exhale any kind of stress and anxiety. Just exhale it. It doesn't belong to you. You're much more of value than stress and anxiety. So just release it. Okay. Come to your ears, earlobes, your inner part of your ear. Inhale love and positivity, and exhale any kind of stress and anxiety. Your face area, including your cheeks, nose, mouth, eyes. Inhale love and positivity. Exhale stress and anxiety. Take deep inhalations and deep exhalations. Okay. Come to your neck region, the front area of your neck. Inhale love and positivity. Exhale any kind of stress and anxiety. Back part of your neck. Inhale love and positivity, and exhale stress and anxiety. Okay. Come to your shoulders. Inhale love and positivity. Exhale any kind of stress and anxiety. Come to your left hand. Inhale love and positivity. Exhale any kind of stress and anxiety. So the whole idea of putting your attention at local places of your body is to bring your attention there. And when you breathe in with love and positivity, it goes to that part of your body. Okay, it's localizing your attention, and that's why whatever you believe in is happening. Okay, we'll continue with the fingers of the left hand. Inhale love and positivity, and exhale stress and anxiety. Move on to your right hand. Inhale love and positivity. Exhale any kind of stress and anxiety. Your right hand fingers. Inhale love and positivity. Do deep inhalations. Exhale any kind of stress and anxiety. Move on to your abdomen, your torso region. Come to your chest. Inhale love and positivity. Exhale any kind of stress and anxiety. Move to your stomach region. Inhale, love and positivity. Exhale, stress and anxiety. Move to the bottom part of your stomach, your intestinal region. Inhale, love and positivity. Exhale, stress and anxiety. Okay? Do deep inhalations and deep exhalations. Be very relaxed. Move to the back of your body. Your top part of the back area. Inhale, love and positivity. Exhale, stress and anxiety. Lower back. Inhale, love and positivity. Exhale, any kind of stress and anxiety. Exhale it out, throw it out. Doesn't belong to you. Your hip region. Inhale, love and positivity. Exhale, any kind of stress and anxiety. Just be with yourself, be with your body. Move on to your right leg, your right thigh. Inhale, love and positivity. Exhale, stress and anxiety. Your right knee. Inhale, love and positivity. Exhale, stress and anxiety. Move on to your left thigh. Inhale, love and positivity. Exhale, stress and anxiety. Move on to your left knee. Inhale, love and positivity. Exhale, stress and anxiety. Absolutely exhale it, throw it out. Now move your attention to lower parts of both the legs. Inhale, love and positivity. Deep inhalation. Exhale, any kind of stress and anxiety. Move on to your right feet, top and the bottom part of your feet. Inhale, love and positivity. Exhale, any kind of stress and anxiety. Move on to your left foot. Inhale, love and positivity. And exhale all the stress, all the anxiety of your body and your mind. And just stay with yourself for 10 seconds. Keep your eyes closed. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes with a beautiful smile. Let me know, how do you feel? Once you're back. Guys, now open your eyes with a smile. And if you have slept, then you have to wake up. So you guys can put an alarm again and at least meditate once every day and just inhale love and positivity and exhale stress and anxiety. It just takes hardly 5 to 7 minutes. At the max, 10 minutes if you go slow with yourself, and you can actually do this and get benefited. What is the effect of doing this? I mean, what is the effect of healing stress? Obviously, you have a better life in every way. And not only you help yourself, but you affect everybody around you. You actually emit so much positivity that people around you start becoming healthy and having a great life. So, guys, I hope I added some value. Probably I gave you some insights into stress and the solutions to stress. I hope it will help you. I am trusting you guys that you have put an alarm and you have decided to help yourself. And for anything later on, you can always connect with me. Here are my details. I'm going to copy it and put it here in the chat. So if you want to connect with me over LinkedIn, over Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or you want to take a note of my email ID, anywhere, I'm going to be available. So if you have any questions, you can ask right now, or maybe we can discuss that later in case you are enjoying your peace of mind right now and you don't want to speak.
Yeah, thank you so much, Deepali. That was a very good experience, and it was, yeah, as they
Somebody
say.
is asking me if I'm related to Sandeep Maheshwari. No, Kishore, I'm not. A lot of people have asked me that question. No, I'm not related to him.
Yeah, so Deepali, thanks again for the wonderful session, and definitely we'll continue our sessions, and we'll let the audience know of the schedule. I see there are good synergies, and the community really needs it, especially at this time. And just want to remind all the audience that we
Any
have.
experiences anybody wants to share? Anything you want to ask? You have any questions? You can definitely unmute yourselves and we can discuss it out.
Yeah, you can put in chat window or the YouTube live chat. Yeah. There is some good feedback from YouTube chat as well. It's nice.
Shrini, Julian, are you guys there?
Oh, you can't hear me? Hello? Oops.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you, Srini. But I think you're not.
Yeah, Deepali, I think you are unable to hear
Yeah,
us.
Deepali.
I
Yeah.
can't hear you guys if you are speaking. I really can't hear you.
Yeah, okay, in the chat window, I'm going to type something here so that it is clear.
Is there some issue? I actually cannot hear anybody. I cannot hear you, Julian. I cannot hear you, Shini.
Okay, otherwise, thanks a lot, wonderful audience. Just to remind you that we have.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'm not able to hear you guys. I don't know why. But if you guys can hear me, then okay, that's great. I don't know what is the issue, Shrini. I don't know why it's not working. I just can't hear you guys at all. It was great connecting with all of you. Yeah, sure, sure. Please, you can do your conclusions, Shrini.
Yeah. So yeah, we have two more youth sessions today. The youth public speaking prep sessions. One session is at 4 p.m. Eastern time today. That is about youth and finance basics. And then at 8:45 p.m. today, we have
If you
another.
guys have any questions, you can always connect with me. And if you want to maybe learn more about meditations and probably learn different kinds of meditations, you can definitely connect with me. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and at 8:45 p.m. EST, we have youth public speaking prep session on food, healthy and unhealthy choices. And then the youth also will go live, and we'll let you know the schedule. Typically, they go live on Fridays and Saturdays. So, okay, sounds good. Thank you all. Thanks again for joining, and we'll see you in next sessions.
I still cannot hear you guys. I can see that probably you guys are trying to speak, but I don't know. I just